my beautiful, amazing sisters.
Come on.
I love all these sweaters, these outfits. I honestly love not having to look, all that for
Ooh.
once.
Come
So,
on. All
um,
out.
tonight I have the honor of preaching to you, and the title of my charge is Fit for the Father. Caring for the body that God gave you during the holiday season. First of all, thank you, Janae, for allowing me to preach, and I hope you get better soon. So, as we all know, it is December, and the Christmas holidays are around the corner. And I really love the holiday season, not gonna lie. Like, I'm super sentimental. When I think of Christmas, I think of like all the memories I used to have, and the nice dinners and all those things. And it is a time to bond with your family again, to be with friends and family. And I think just of warmth, of happiness, of nice food. But because of these circumstances, it's also the perfect time to make excuses to not take care of yourself. And there are a lot of temptations. So, as I said, Christmas can make me very sentimental and it can bring back certain memories. But especially during this season, it is important that we have strong convictions so the sentimental feelings and all the temptations don't overpower us. And I am guilty of giving into these temptations. The past Christmas, I think every Christmas, I give into these temptations. And yeah, at these moments, I don't have self control. During the holiday season, I eat like all the snacks, all the sweets, all the cake. I just like, and then I would also skip, going to the gym or working out, which I would usually do. And then after that, I would convince myself, like, it's okay. I'll just start when the new year begins. Like this season is just I can just enjoy. I can just do whatever. But sisters, just imagine if we would do that this in our walk with God. Just imagine if you would do that with your quiet times. If you would do that with your prayers. If you would do that with meetings of the body.
Call out.
What would your discipleship look like? So don't we hear how crazy that actually sounds? And our body is a temple of the Lord, right?
Yes.
So why do we think we shouldn't do that with our body, which we use to honor God? So sisters, please raise your hand if you have ever made New Year resolutions. Yeah? Okay. And please raise your hand if you ever stuck to them. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, okay. So, sisters, I am here to gently tell you, hold your hearts. New Year's resolutions are a myth. So, not taking care of your body during the holiday season actually shows a spirit of procrastination and a lack of self discipline. And I'm not telling you that you shouldn't have New Year's goals, but I want to inspire you to not wait for the new year to have those goals and start taking care of yourself today. So, as the Bible tells us in 2 Timothy 4, chapter 4, verse 2, it says to be prepared in and out of season. Of course, this is for preaching the word, but we have to make sure that during the holiday season, we have to be prepared. We have to be aware of our weaknesses during the season and really start working on that right now. So how do we do this? Let's look in the Bible. Let's look at Zechariah chapter 4, verse 10. I'll read it for you in the NLT. It says, "Do not despise these small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin, to see the plumb line in Zerubbabel's hand." So just a little background. This is the prophet Zechariah who was encouraging the Jewish people who had returned from Babylonian exile, and they were struggling to rebuild the temple in Jerusalem because they felt very discouraged by the small progress they were making. But God actually tells them to not scorn the humble beginning, and that God is actually rejoicing when they start to build in general. So they were rejoicing, they were discouraged, but it wasn't even finished. And it shows that we see things so differently than God. So my first and only point is don't despise small beginnings. So we can be so similar, sister, to these Jewish people and get discouraged with how small progress can be. But look at God's response. He rejoices when we even start. We have to change our mindset regarding our goals because the only thing we are looking at is the results, while God looks at the road towards the results. So this scripture shows us that God is actually like a proud father. While we tear ourselves down because it wasn't good enough, He is cheering us on because we are paving the way to success. So, sisters, I want you to think of something that you have been procrastinating because you feel like it's not good enough in terms of fitness, movement, and diet. So maybe you want to start working out, but you keep telling yourself that you don't have money to go to the gym. Newsflash, you don't need money to go to work out. You can literally put on your shoes, go outside and walk. You can literally go to a park and do some movement, do some workout. Like there's so many other things that don't cost money. So Maybe you want to start eating healthy, but you get mad at yourself because you're like, I'm not doing it like she is doing it. My diet is different, and la 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 la. But another newsflash: we're not the same. Experiment what works for you, see what works for you, but make a change, make a start. So my practical, I want to encourage you to start to work towards a fitness or health goal you have in your mind, but you haven't started because you have been procrastinating it. So after this midweek, I want you to write down one goal that you're gonna start this week that you're gonna start working on and not procrastinating until the end of the year. So for myself, I am doing a sugar fast together with my boyfriend. So also have an accountability partner. That really helps. Have an accountability partner. Let's not look down on small beginnings. See how consistent small beginnings will lead to habits, which will lead to a lifestyle you will be able to keep up with. And let's not wait until the new year to achieve our goals. I love you, and to God be all the glory.